Hello, I'm Philip Sneller. Welcome to Window on the Word. Since God is the one who created us to live in relationship with one another, it is His prerogative to establish the norms for our behavior in these relationships. Let's listen to some of them together as He spells them out in Leviticus chapter 18. Then the Lord spoke to Moses, saying, "Speak to the children of Israel and say to them, I am the Lord your God. You shall not do according to the deeds of the land of Egypt where you dwelt, and you shall not do according to the deeds of the land of Canaan where I am bringing you. You shall not walk in their statutes. You shall do my ordinances, and you shall keep my statutes to walk in them. I am the Lord your God. And you shall keep my statutes and my ordinances, that the one who does them shall live by them. I am the Lord. No one shall approach any of his close relatives to expose nakedness. I am the Lord. You shall not expose the nakedness of your father or the nakedness of your mother. She is your mother. You shall not expose her nakedness. You shall not expose the nakedness of your father's wife. It is the nakedness of your father. The nakedness of your sister, whether the daughter of your father or the daughter of your mother, born at home or born abroad, you shall not expose her nakedness. The nakedness of your son's daughter or your daughter's daughter, you shall not expose her nakedness, because they are your nakedness. The nakedness of your father's wife's daughter, born to your father, she is your sister. You shall not expose her nakedness. You shall not expose the nakedness of your father's sister. She is your father's close relative. You shall not expose the nakedness of your mother's sister, because she is your mother's close relative. You shall not expose the nakedness of your father's brother. You must not approach his wife. She is your aunt. You shall not expose the nakedness of your daughter-in-law. She is your son's wife. You shall not expose her nakedness. You shall not expose the nakedness of your brother's wife. She is your brother's nakedness. You shall not expose the nakedness of a woman and her daughter, or the daughter of her son, or the daughter of her daughter. You shall not take her as a wife to expose her nakedness. That is wickedness. And you shall not take a woman as a rival wife to her sister, to expose her nakedness before her while she is alive. You shall not approach a woman during her menstrual impurity to expose her nakedness. You shall not approach your neighbor's wife to have sexual relations with her, to defile yourself with her. And you shall not give any of your descendants to pass through the fire to Molech, and you shall not profane the name of your God. I am the Lord. And you shall not lie with a male as you lie with a woman. That is an abomination. And you shall not have sexual relations with any animal to defile yourself with it, and no woman shall stand before an animal to have sexual relations with it. It is a perversion. You shall not make yourself unclean by any of these, because by all of these the nations that I am driving out before you made themselves unclean. So the land became unclean, and I have visited its guilt upon it, and the land has vomited out its inhabitants. But you shall keep my statutes and my ordinances, and you shall not do any of these abominations, either native or sojourner who sojourns in your midst, because all these abominations the men of the land did who were before you, and the land became unclean. And the land will vomit you out when you make it unclean, just as it vomited out the nations that were before you. Indeed, everyone who does any of these abominations, the very ones who do them, shall be cut off from the midst of their people. But you must keep my charge, in order not to do any of the abominable customs that they did before you, so you do not make yourself unclean by them. I am the Lord your God. Thank you for listening. To God be the glory.